Hello. We have new friends. Whoa. I have crazy hair and a cat who's just insane. Anyway, new friends are Chinese Five Spice. Hey man. Trey's Life Journey. And oh, do not bite me, little woman. She's getting crazy on right here. Anyway, Trey's Life Journey, and so Chinese Five Spice, he's the one that I did the entry to win the camera, but he also does, and I don't know if I said this in that video or not, so sorry about that, but he does unboxings, and he collects these, I forget what they're called, pop heads or something, but they're all very cute. I wish I knew what they were called, and I subscribed to several people who collect these things, and I don't know why it's not in my brain yet. And he also shows his family, and his little girl is so cute. So check out Chinese Five Spice, and then also Trey's Life Journey. I said that he is a brand new friend, and I think he maybe Chinese Five Spice because maybe he's subscribed to the. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Trey's Life Journey. He does videos about him and his family, and he shows his kids doing different activities and stuff, and talks about you know, fatherhood and raising kids and things like that. So seems very sweet. I've only watched a couple of his videos so far. I mean, he's literally brand new, so go check him out. Tell him Creepy Corner sent you. What's going on? Look, I'm gonna put right here a video that at least part of a video that one of my friends made for me. I think it was back in 2014. Anyway, it's so cute. Oh, by the way, let's just talk about social media again. I need to start, I guess, putting the links in all my videos or something, because I have a Facebook page, Creepy Corners. I have Instagram, which is CreepyChick13. I don't do anything on Snapchat. I've got a Snapchat account. It's CreepyChick1313 because somebody already had 13, so. And then I also have Twitter, CreepyChick13. So, yeah. I know you're like, if your channel name's Creepy Corners, why do you have CreepyChick13 for everything? Well, I might have said this before, but I used to have my original YouTube account from back in the beginning, the dawn of time, was CreepyChick13, or just Creepy Chick. Anyway, it still exists if you want to go and look. I mean, I think I've got like a video, maybe 2 videos up. One is of my tattoos, and one is of me and my mom acting silly. So, but yeah, I told this story a long time ago about why I don't use Creepy Chick, the Creepy Chick channel anymore. And it's because I applied for a job, and I knew one of the people who at the place where I was applying for the job. Well, they wrote me an email, and when I responded, for some stupid reason, I responded with my creepykchick13@gmail.com, which is where you can reach me, by the way. I replied with that email address for some reason, like I just lost my mind or something, and then I got so paranoid that they were going to search for me and they were going to find all my social media stuff, and so I privated all my videos. I didn't shut down my channel or anything, but I made all my videos private, and then I started up a new channel, and Creepy Corners is just, that's a, well, I'll tell it real quick if you want to listen. Creepy Corners, what many years ago, when I started playing around with web pages and creating web pages and stuff, I had this thought that wouldn't it be cool if you had this subdivision, and I would call it Creepy Corners, and then inside Creepy Corners there would be all these really old creepy houses and stuff, and then on the insides of them they would have, you know, sort of newer appliances and stuff like that, but they would have like hidden doorway, hidden passageways, and, you know, bookshelves that moved as doors, or what, you know, that kind of a thing. And anyway, and then I would have the house on the top of the hill that would be the spookiest house in Creepy Corners, this subdivision. And I used to have, I don't know if you guys remember GeoCities. That's been, I mean, literally, I don't even know how many years ago, 20 maybe. But you could get a little spot, a little area in GeoCities, and I created a website called Creepy Corners, and I called it a nice piece of web real estate. That was yes, I've always been nerdy, so so yeah, that was my little corner of the web or whatever. And I had, when you went into certain pages, you would go in and it would be Shaggy saying, boy, this sure is Creepsville, or something like that. And then I had different sections on my tattoos, my mom's tattoos, my friend's tattoos, my blah. And then I had Mom, do you remember this? Because your tattoos were on there. And then there were sections about spiders and bats and hauntings and ghosts and stuff like that. So I had a lot of different things on there. Oh, and I had started to do this one specific page about bad drivers, and about how you know, how your blinkers on the car for a reason, and how if you're gonna change lanes, I mean, I was totally preachy. Yeah, I was and the reason I was doing it, and not that I'm totally going down a rabbit hole with this, but the reason I was doing it is because my car broke down, and I was having to wait for my friend to come and pick me up, and it was like I'd have to stay at my work till 10 or 11 o'clock at night and wait for her to get off of work, because she worked at a pizza place, and so she would be doing her pizza stuff and I would have to wait. So I worked at a school at the time, so I would sit on the school's computer and create these web pages and build out websites and stuff like that. So anyway, that's where that all came from. And then poor Storm Fan 84, is it? Sorry, yeah. See, I knew. His car broke down, so that also kind of reminded me of that time, because it was my transmission too. And yeah, that's expensive. Your transmission is definitely expensive. And I remember I tried to get a loan from my bank, or actually it was a credit union at the time, and they're the ones that had given me the loan for the car to begin with. And so I asked for a loan for like $1,500 or whatever it was to get my transmission fixed. And I was so mad that they turned me down, and I'm like, how am I supposed to get to work if I don't have a car to drive? And how am I supposed to, and if I don't have if I don't go to work, I could possibly get fired or whatever, and then how am I supposed to get paid to continue to pay for the car that you guys loaned me money for? I mean, it was so frustrating. I remember that so clearly. Plus, that car, my dad had gotten it for me, but it was in my name, but he co-signed, and neither one of us had any very good credit at the time. Even longer story there. But, so my interest rate on that car, it was a Ford Taurus. It was 21% interest. No lie. It was 21% interest. Yeah. So anyway, whew, that was a lot of story for a little payoff, but there it is. So anyway, go check out our new friends. I'll put their links in the description below. I'll also put the links to my social media in the description. I guess I'm gonna start doing that for all my videos, just so you don't have to click to somewhere else to find it. And you know, if you want to know something about, oh yeah, oh sorry, one more thing. So Bug Lady wanted me to talk about my my electronic cigarette, or my vapester, this guy here. So I'm going to make a video specifically about that, because it was a request and because it's sort of an interesting story. I think I'm interested in my life. Anyway, have a great night. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.